as a video game.
Oh, okay.
exists.
I was like, yeah, of course
Inception.
they do. Pokeception.
I'm confused.
Wow.
Have you seen the trailer, Queso?
She just said she has never heard of this until just
You didn't.
now.
How did you not?
Wait,
see
we
the-
were. You were. I thought you were just talking about like that. I don't know.
You didn't.
I don't know.
You didn't see the Pokemon commercial? The new Pokemon trailer?
No, where would I see it?
All right, we're gonna
Well,
show
when we
you
started
right now.
talking
The
about it,
internet?
you made it sound like you had seen it and knew what we were talking about.
Yeah, did
no,
you lie
I
to
just thought
us?
it was really funny that you guys are interested in this.
No, here's the thing. I haven't been interested in Pokemon since I was a kid, but this movie looks so ridiculous. I want to go see it.
I haven't seen
yeah, me too.
That's why it sounds funny, because, like, who...
Definitely don't play anymore.
So, well, back to what Queso was saying earlier, that a lot of people are playing Pokemon Go. The reason why a lot of people are playing Pokemon Go is because there's a new Pokemon game coming out soon.
Yeah, but when did that come out, the Pokemon trailer?
Speaking of,
The Pokemon game came out like 2 days ago. Or the
Yeah,
movie
but-
trailer came out like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but even before, like...
I think people knew that it was coming. Like, it wasn't like, but the first trailer came out a
But,
couple
like,
days ago.
from when it was released up until now, like, I see people all the time. Like, even during
Playing
the
Pokemon
summer,
Go.
I
Oh,
say
no, well,
I've
that's-
seen people
so
play.
well, a
that's
lot
what
of
I'm
people thought it
getting
was a
at. So-
joke. They thought it was going to be a joke.
What,
And then-
Pokemon Go?
Yeah, no, the new Pokemon movie, Detective Pikachu.
No,
Like,
what,
I'll
what,
come
what
home
I'm
from
talk-
events and I'll just see, like, kids just going like this.
Okay, so the reason why people are still playing that game is, I mean, there's obviously, it's not as many people as there used to be, but the new Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch coming out, like, I think next month, or
Mhm.
maybe it's this month. I don't remember when it comes out. Either way, you're going to be able to, like, transfer Pokemon and stuff from Pokemon Go to the Nintendo Switch game.
Oh,
so
that's
that's why people continued to play the game. I mean, it was a good game. I couldn't. It took up so much space on my phone. I'm not. I
It
played
took
Yeah.
up so
never.
much space on Washington Street and Main Street.
Yeah,
Remember all
when
the
it
people
first
right
came
around
out,
here?
dude.
Yeah.
When it first came out, like I had just gotten my current car,
Yeah.
and it's like the nicest car that I've ever owned. And I had to leave it here one night and take one of the station vehicles home. And I was like, "Are one of these pokey freaks gonna like steal my car right now?" No, not a pokey freaks.
They
Because
would have just walked right into it.
I definitely like Pokemon, so I can't.
Okay,
say
so
that,
I'm
but,
sending you the trailer right now.
Yeah, no. Detective Pikachu looks pretty good.
I mean, there's a joke going on right now. They're saying, what if it ends with Ryan Reynolds waking up? He's like, wow, I was Pikachu. That was a crazy nightmare. But then you find out it's like Inception, and Deadpool wakes up and he's like, I had a dream about being Ryan Reynolds being Pikachu.
Well, that's a good
would love that.
segue into what I was going to bring up next, and that you were going to talk about too.
Yes.
Was the Deadpool 2 PG-13 version that's coming out.
Once Upon a Deadpool.
Really?
You have to, because you know better than I do.
All right,
you have
obviously.
to explain this a little bit more.
So
yeah,
this,
right.
this movie is not an exact replica of Deadpool 2.
It's not just a
I'm gonna watch
highly
the trailer
censored
in the
version of
back.
Deadpool
No,
2.
it's actually got new material in it. The story is, it's going to be interactive in that Deadpool is editing the story as the
Yeah,
movie
it's a
goes
live
along.
action.
He's actually reading the book and like
The book of Deadpool 2.
the book of Deadpool 2, and there's going to be scenes where like if he curses or like there's a sex scene, you're literally going to see him like rip the page out. It's going to be a new scene.
I
It's pretty
assume you'll
cool.
see
I think
like
it's
the
funny.
fast forward
Yeah.
kind of stuff that they've
Yeah.
done in the movie.
He's going to fast forward, or he'll be
Uh-huh.
snipping the scenes off, or something
Yeah.
like that. And then
in classic as the Deadpool movies
yeah,
style can be.
like he's intentionally making this movie ridiculous,
Yeah,
and like
I didn't care about it at all until I heard all this stuff.
yeah. And Fred Savage from Princess Brides, it's actually going to be a parody of Princess Bride with Deadpool reading the book to Fred
That's
Savage.
funny. That's pretty funny. I definitely won't go see it in the movie theater, but that is something I'm excited to watch.
And you heard what the condition was for him to make this, right? That they don't get any of the money; it all goes towards charity.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What a guy.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Because he wants.
What a guy.
He's
The
like
legend.
because he does not want a PG-13 Deadpool. He only did this if the money went to charity.
That's cool.
So I mean, it's a pretty
I
cool
remember.
idea.
That's cool.
I like that.
Yeah, and apparently he's going to end it where like you can't do it again. Like
okay.
they're gonna like set it up where like they're gonna ignore Deadpool 1 or whatever. It's gonna be like the guy's gonna be like, "Oh, what about Deadpool 1?" He's gonna be like, "Oh, well, we lost that book somewhere. We don't know where that book is, so we
Yeah.
gotta do it this one." So I mean, I'm excited for it. It looks different.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. But I'm gonna switch back to Pikachu, Detective Pikachu for a second. Because first of all,
You can
Jordan-
hear it in the background.
Jordan
right
is
now.
in the background watching the trailer right now, and she was freaking out because she's like, Pikachu looks so cute.
I just read the headline on your computer.
But yeah, so this is why I wanted to go back to this. But so this is a headline on IGN: the internet recut the Detective Pikachu trailer with Danny DeVito's voice, and it's it's just like clips from Always Sunny instead of what Ryan Reynolds and Pikachu. And the first one is when he's got his toe knife and he's like, "Oh, it's a botch toe. That's a botch job." Like,
Well, a lot of
It's
Get a
just
piece
him,
of trash.
apparently there was a petition out to get him long before this movie was.
Yeah,
officially
but I
casted.
don't really. I mean, that would be hilarious, but I don't really understand like where it came from.
I don't either. But they wanted Danny DeVito to play
Yeah.
Pikachu.
I don't know.
I want my own Pikachu.
Right? Doesn't that look awesome?
He is so freaking cute and fluffy.
What did you
Yeah.
hear? The thing about this Pikachu is that this Pikachu isn't Ash's Pikachu.
Yeah, because it's Ryan Reynolds Pikachu.
No, that's the thing. But even in the video games, like it was another Pikachu. It wasn't his Pikachu. That's why they were able to separate it.
Hold on, explain that again.
So in the video games, like I was reading,
Yes.
I was trying to figure out what this was about. The Detective Pikachu is not Ash's Pikachu. It's
Well, I mean, there's more than one Pikachu.
yeah, that's what I mean. You're seeing it from another Pikachu.
Yeah.
Aww.
But you never actually saw it in the original Pokemon. I mean, except for the clones and in that awful scene from that movie, which made all little 5-year-olds cry.
From the original movie?
Yes. When they cloned them and they had the evil Pokemon. That was like the only time
Oh,
you
I
ever
don't
saw a
even
second
remember
one.
that.
You don't
I
remember
gotta go
that?
watch the original. The original,
Oh,
like
man.
2 or 3
Oh,
Pokemon
man,
movies.
come
There's
on.
so many of them now, but the original, like 2 or 3 movies
Yeah.
were
Oh.
fantastic. I remember, speaking of Pokemon movies, a couple years ago, I was at my friend's house, and we were actually at his parents' house, and we were hanging out in the basement, and there was, for some reason, the cable box wasn't working.
Yeah.
But there was a VHS player, and we were like, "There's got to be a VHS tape around here somewhere." Just to, like, we just had to kill a couple hours or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like that. So we're searching around, and there's Pokemon on VHS, and we watched
Oh,
some of like the first
wow.
season of Pokemon, and I was like,
Love
"This is
it.
fantastic."
Good
It was on Netflix for a while.
Yeah.
It was. I
couple
watched
of
it a
years
little
ago.
bit of it, but I never got through.
Yeah,
too
but
much
they're
of it.
saying like the new movie will take place outside of like the original canon. Like it's going to be its own universe, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I could see them trying to tie it in at some point, but I honestly don't know.
Making sequels, making expanded universes. You know what they're going to try to do next?
Hey-o.
This
I don't
takes
know.
off.
Did Disney buy it yet?
Yeah,
No,
right?
not
Please
yet.
don't. Oh my god.
The Charizard movie will come next.
Not
and,
that Disney
oh,
makes bad
the
movies, but
Bulbasaur
like
movie comes
They
next.
definitely make a lot.
they definitely make it saturates the property, the IP, when like that's why a lot of people haven't liked Star Wars. But speaking of Disney, another good segue.
And the
Boom.
Illuminati.
In the Illuminati, there has also been released the teaser trailer for Toy Story 4. If you have not
I saw that.
seen it,
I
there's
did not
been
watch
two,
the trailer yet.
There's been 2
am
teaser
I
trailers.
living in
though.
a different planet? Like,
Yeah, I don't
why?
know.
It
I don't
should
know.
have
I've
ended
been
with
working
3.
like crazy and doing shit all the time. And
I'm going to
I've
say
seen the shit.
it should have ended with 3. Like here's
It
my
should have ended with 2. To be honest,
No,
like
here's
I
my
like
thing.
Toy Story 3, but like Toy
I
Story 1 and
cried.
2 were just such.
I haven't
I get what
actually
you're saying,
seen
though.
3 yet. I've seen like clips, but
really?
I haven't
It's-
watched
it's
it start
not
to finish.
as like Toy Story 1 and 2 are just Disney classics. Where
Yeah.
just
3. Here's
is
what
like-
bothered
3
me
was
about
just
3.
like thrown in there.
When
Yeah.
3 came out,
It was
I
still
was
good. I just
yeah. I mean, it came out what 10 years after 2 did.
Toy Story 3 came out in, I think 2011.
Yeah, so it was give or take 10 years after the second
Yeah,
one did.
maybe a little bit.
So
more.
like I was really excited because I saw the second one in theaters, and I was excited for the third one, and then it just didn't have that same vibe 1 and 2 had. Like it didn't
No.
have that exciting feeling like Woody and Buzz. It was just like kind of like
well, it was a kind of a more of a somber story to begin with.
well,
but-
apparently the new one's gonna make you bawl your eyes out according
Yeah.
to
I
everybody.
cried in the third one.
I swear to God.
well, that was the point.
if
That
they
was
get
kind of the point.
incinerated, I'm gonna cry.
I don't think they're gonna.
They almost did in the third one.
But,
Was the third one
so-
they almost did?
What if
In
they
one of the
find
2
a way
teaser
back?
trailers, there's these 2 new characters. I think they're Bunny and Ducky, or their
And
names.
there's a fork guy too.
No, but that's the other teaser trailer. There's 2 teaser trailers.
there's
already.
2 of them.
There's
I
2
didn't see
teaser
that
trailers.
one.
So there's and the other one with Bunny and Ducky. It's these 2 new characters, and they're talking, and it's I can't do the voices because I'm terrible at this. But it's like they're voiced by Key and Peele. First of all,
Oh my god!
so they're voicing
Awesome.
and they start doing the thing like they do in their Key and Peele skit when they're talking about like their favorite actors in movies and stuff like that.
Liam
He's like,
Neeson's-
Buzz Lightyear's my jam. It's just like it's hilarious, and then all of a sudden Woody and Buzz walk in,
Do you
and,
remember?
and that's like the end of the trailer.
Bruce Willis.
Do you remember the
Bruce
Buzz
Willis.
Lightyear TV show? The cartoon
Yeah.
show?
Buzz Lightyear or Star
Command,
Star
yeah.
Command or something like that.
And
That wasn't very good.
And then
I
they had
remember.
the limited edition Buzz Lightyear action figures from that one because he actually looked different in the Star Command
He
show.
did look different in that one. Yeah.
So they
He looked
released. I have
weird.
them. I also have my original 1995 Buzz Lightyear somewhere.
I lost my. I'm pretty mad that
And my
I
Will
actually.
Smith
So
too.
I had like the original like the regular looking one, and then I had like a glow in the dark one.
Was it like the green one? It was
Yeah.
I had that one.
I don't know
too.
what happened to either one of them though. I'm pretty mad because I had them for a long time. But Buzz Lightyear
I was in
to infinity.
Disney
And
beyond.
beyond.
when Toys R Us, rest in peace, had its brief. Well, actually, no, it's Jeffrey's Toys box now. Jeffrey's Toy Box, but when they originally had Toys R Us in the Ocean County Mall, they had that little extension for a while. They had a Buzz Lightyear there, exactly how it came in the movie. It came with a spaceship and everything, like same packaging.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta get this.
Mm-hmm.
$65.
That sounds all right.
I was like,
And what
Especially
year
at Toys R
was
Us.
this?
That's like, I thought you were going to
What
say
year
like
was that?
2015, 2014.
Oh, that sounds perfect. That's like the exact price I would assume.
Yeah.
Well, not that I'm going to pay
guess.
that,
I
but
know.
that's what I would assume.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was like, I wanted it so bad, and I was just like, it had the packaging and everything. I was like, ah.
So there was I was watching, speaking of Toy Story again, I was watching Jeopardy. Speaking of Jeopardy again. And it's like the teen contest or whatever going on right now. And one of the questions was talking about the category was theme parks. And they were like, this new ride in this new Toy Story this new ride in this new Disney theme park features a slinky dog, blah, 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 doing this or that.
What is
And
Toy Story World?
Yeah, and you had to say like what movie it was, but you didn't have to say Toy Story World. You just had to say the movie.
What
that
is
it was
Toy
based on.
Story?
Yeah, and the one kid that answers goes, "What is Cars?" And I'm just my wife and I are watching. We just looked at each other like, "Are you shitting me?"
How old was
Like
this
the
child?
kid, he's got to be like in his mid to the late teens. And I'm like, "You're not that much. I mean, you've seen Toy Story."
All right, first of all, I was a year old when Toy Story came out. I was in 1995, right? Yeah, 95.
Make me feel old. Why
Oh
don't
my
you?
god, I wasn't even
I, was,
alive.
Here's my
I wasn't
95.
born.
What year were you born in?
96.
98
You
for
guys
me.
make me feel old.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa.
that's me.
What year were you born in, Chief?
I'm not gonna.
89? You're an 80s baby?
Yeah, just made it. Wow, just made it by a few months.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So yeah, like, I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, Toy Story's always been that definitive one. I mean, if you grew up without watching Toy Story, it'd be kind of surprising. I mean, there's kids that did, but that's like, what, 18? Like, maybe 18, so 2000, 2003? They were around the Toy Story 2 era. But wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty stupid.
Damn.
I mean, to be fair, they got a lot of questions that I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Where the
Like,
hell did you get a slinky dog in Cars? That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what because I don't know. I have no idea.
Must really
I forget
be
the
living
I forget
under
the
a
clue
rock.
like word for word, but like it didn't make me think of Cars at all. There was another one that was like,
Mr. Potato Head better smack that kid up.
oh, there was another question on that same Jeopardy that was like, this new electric car company gets its namesake from a
What is Tesla?
yeah, I forget the new
Nikola
wording.
Tesla.
Yes, but what is Tesla was the answer, but somebody goes, "What is Edison?" And then the other person goes, "What is Ford?" And once again I'm like, these kids are growing up in the age of the Tesla.
Yeah, right.
How do you not know that that's what it
At least they
was
didn't
so
say-
obvious.
They could have said, what is Musk?
And it was a $200 question. Or like a $400 question. It was the lowest. I forget which round of Jeopardy was in, but whatever, they were pretty dumb.
Do you watch Jeopardy a lot?
I watch Jeopardy all the time.
I watch
He
Jeopardy
watched
a lot.
I
Jeopardy a
record
lot.
it and I go home and watch it.
I love Jeopardy. It's like the best show.
Yeah.
He has his own category. What is Big Chief?
What is Big Chief?
That's the category would just be
The category is Big
who
Chief.
is angry, and the answer would be what is Big Chief.
Who is Big
You
Chief?
beat me to it.
Oh man! All right, what's next? What do we got?
Driver's license. Who is Ken?
Do you want to want to talk about? There's one more like entertainment, like movie entertainment that I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
All right. You want to go into it? Do you?
Well, well. I guess I'll start this. Well,
Hey.
little somber
Hey.
moment. We lost a very good comic legend, very great, legendary comic legend,
Probably the
comic
most
legend.
legendary.
The legend.
Yeah, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
In Iron Man, he played Hugh Hefner at one point.
Yeah.
In Deadpool, he ran the strip club.
His like cameo roles were like amazing.
Yeah, did you see they put every single one on Facebook?
Yeah, they had a clip. It was like a 10-minute clip. My favorite is from Mallrats because nobody
We were
really
talking
knows
about
that
Stan
movie.
Lee, of course.
I know Mallrats.
Yeah,
Stan
and that
Lee.
was like his most extensive like speaking
It's
clip.
like, holy
line
shit, you're
as a
Stan
cameo.
Lee.
Yeah, it was
Stan-
funny.
Obviously, Stan Lee passed away 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Yeah, 2-3 days ago,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, and
95 years old, so it's not like he was
I
no
mean, he
spring
lived it.
chicken.
Yeah. you
Oh
know.
yeah, he lived the shit out of it.
apparently, I heard he created one last superhero to be released soon.
Oh really? So and also on top of that, he has filmed his cameo. Speaking of cameos, for Avengers 4. So we're still gonna get one more screen grab
Awesome.
to add to that list of cameos that he was in. They were. What's up?
I caught that.
I don't know what she said. I think I know what she said.
Do you?
Yeah.
Guess.
But speaking of something, I don't know. Because I keep saying that.
Yeah.
I just
Something
think
like
that it's awesome. Like